Hi everyone, let's do some programming this time. First we'll start with one of our prepackaged worlds. So we'll open New World, then we get this prompt here, and under the Textbook tab, Alice 2.0 doesn't have this, so you would have to be running 2.2. So we'll take this Chapter 2 world, the lunar lander and spider robot, and open it. And to give ourselves a better view, let's make the viewing area larger and the programming area smaller, because we'll just be working on a brief program, and then we can move this barrier as well. Now we have a little better view. There's an alien in this scene, but it's hiding, and we can see it by selecting it in the object list here and moving it with our immediate execution mode. So we'll move it up 1 meter, and now we can see it. So we'll undo that to move it back down, and notice when we selected it we could see the wireframe peeking out from behind that rock there. So let's create some code. We'll take the method move and drop it into the programming area. This gives us a pop-up menu that asks us which way we want to move it. We want to move it up 1 meter. Now let's have it say something. So we'll drag the say command over here as well. And the pop-up menu gives us a couple of default options, but let's choose something else. We'll click Other here and have it say, "Hey you." And that's a program. So we're ready to go. Let's try playing this script. And we can replay it if we want to see it again. Now we're done, so we'll click stop. We could also click the X here to close the frame. One more thing about programming, it's good to group your instructions, and we can do that with a do in order loop. Well, not a loop, it's just a sort of package. So we'll drag this onto the programming surface here, and let's put our commands inside it. Now, this isn't really necessary, but it's helpful because if you have a large program, you can close these groups so they won't take up so much space and open them again. And you can also rearrange them as a group. You can drag and drop them. So it's good practice to break up your program like this, putting related steps into a do in order clause. I guess that would be the proper term, a clause rather than a loop, because it really doesn't loop. We'll talk about loops later. Now, okay, one more thing. Let's save our program. We can do that by clicking File. Now we could save world, but we are using a world that we took out of the Alice textbook samples. And if we just click Save World, we'll overwrite that. So if we want to save our own copy without changing the Alice example, we can click Save World As. And Save World As always prompts you for a place that you want to save something, rather than saving something you've already opened. So in this case, I'll just put this on my desktop. And sometimes Java is a little slow, at least on my computer, in bringing up dialogues. So we'll save this as spider robot. And now our code is saved. Okay, let's have the spider robot respond. first I'm going to make a little more space in our programming area. And let's select the spider robot. We can do it either in the list of objects here or by clicking in the viewing area. Now let's have it respond. Let's have it say something. We'll have it say, "What?" And now we'd like to have it turn and move a little bit toward the alien. Now we could use the methods we've already seen to have it turn in a particular direction and specify the amount. But we want to orient it exactly to point at the alien. And the way we can do that is look for another command. Oops, I selected the ground by mistake. I don't want to do that. Spider robot, turn to face. And now we have a menu that has a list of objects it can face. So we'll take the alien on wheels. We could take a subpart because it's made of parts, but we'll take the whole thing. And now the robot turns to face the alien. Okay, let's undo and put that in our program. We'll scroll down, turn to face, and turn to face the alien on wheels. And then we want to have it move toward the alien, so we'll have it move forward, and this time I'd like to type in an amount, and the menu's off the bottom of the recording area here, so I'm going to have to make a little more room. Let's try that again. Move forward, and let's click Other here. And for a number we get a keypad, so let's just say 2 meters. Click OK, and let's run. Turns to face the alien and moves forward.